I ask for 5 examples of previous work, right? In WordPress, 5 examples of previous work in Shopify. And I will go to each of those links, right? Now, let's say I have an applicant that uses the same jobs in each section. They're only showing me 5 jobs. I have a tick box that says, how many years have you been working? Less than 2 years, 2 to 4 years, 4 to 6, 6 plus. I'm not going to take anyone that's 2 years below. I'm looking for the 4 to 6 kind of person. But I put in the 2 years because it's a good way to eliminate people. So then I'll have a look. If they don't have enough work examples, I might go back to them and say, if the examples look good. So if I click on the link and I go to the website and it's still there, I'm not going to judge them if it's not a great design, because they may not have done the design. It's not their fault that the business owner has no, design skills. It's more about the functionality. So I'm going to look at the site and I'm going to go, is it fast loading? I'll get one of my other developers to check the code, just in Web Inspector, just to see if they can see if there's anything in there that's a problem. It's not a lot you can see from the front end, but you can see enough. Mainly the speed and how the pages are there any 404 pages? It's really the smoothness of the site. Like if you're wanting to hire yourself a web developer and you're not an agency, it's easier for an agency because but if you're a single person and you want to hire a web developer to support you, then you're probably not as cluey. It's just an intuitive thing. I can go to a site and go, you know what? That's actually okay. I think they've imported it, they've used a theme and it's actually looking all right? It's probably those that are, if you want to hire a web developer and you've never built a website, it's definitely going to be harder for you. Yeah. If you're going to hire someone to do that work for you, you've got to have enough jobs done. Otherwise, they've not come across enough issues to solve. So that would be your first tip, is make sure they've got enough jobs. And if there aren't enough showing on the application, email them and say, I want to see more work, please. What job, where are you working? How many jobs have you got? Hours, how many hours are you wanting? Why are you looking for work? And what is your ideal scenario? Because if they're looking for something, I want to tell them what I want, because they'll just go, yes, yes, yes. I want to know from them what they're looking for. You know what I mean? And then also, how much are they getting paid and how much would they like to get paid? Because we do a scale on the application. And I'd like them to, I don't want them to feel like they're being taken for a ride or duped, or do you know what I mean? So if they say, I think I'm worth 14, and I look at their work and I go, you know what? I reckon you are worth 14. That's great. But if they go, I'm after, 18, I'll go, that's actually too much for our agency. And I don't think you can add enough value. You can't be good enough to do that, unfortunately. So I would go, that's probably too much. And then we stop.